Hello everybody, it's Chibi, and today I want to be doing a thoughts so far on One-Punch-Man. I have actually recently just caught up about like a couple weeks back, and I haven't actually had the time to make a video about One-Punch-Man. And so today, I'm just going to be talking about One-Punch-Man. This is not really going to be massively critical. I'm not going to be going into specific details with individual chapters. I just want to talk about One-Punch-Man and express my thoughts so far with this series. Now, I just want to tell you real quick, out of all the manga I have seen ever in my entire life, I have never seen this level of godlike artwork. I made a video a while back. I talked about how the artwork was just breathtaking, like the artwork was just anime quality. One does not simply make an anime quality manga panel. One does not simply do that. It's barely possible. And One-Punch-Man, it looks so real sometimes, it looks like it's an anime. Some of the panels look like it's an anime, like the way the panels go one after another, like the zoom outs. Oh my god, the zoom outs in this series. I just want to tell you right now, One-Punch-Man, I never expected it to be so damn good. I really liked it for the art, but the overall concept of it, it's nothing so spectacular that it's just breathtaking, like holy shit, but it is just so damn good for some reason. I don't know if it's because I love One-Punch-Man Saitama, and or it might be because I like Genos. It could be all sorts of different things, but I truthfully will tell you right now, if you're interested in, like, a Superman-type theme series, like, for instance, our main male character is pretty much fucking Superman. He one-punches everybody, instantly takes everybody down in a punch. And the only person I've actually seen that could stand up to One-Punch-Man in this series, which was fucking a shocker, was Boros. I think the new dude's name was Boros. I may have that wrong. It's been a while since I read that chapter. But the alien dude that came from fucking space. Boros. That dude, man. Oh my god, the level in power. Oh my god. That was just fucking... My mind exploded from the artwork. I'm going to tell you, the specific little details that was put into the artwork in that fight, I was just stunned. I was so fucking stunned. I was like, dude, the artwork may not have symbolism like Berserk, but the artwork is at a level to where it looks real at points. It is scary how real it looks at certain specific times. Now, the story, for the most part, it seems like the story actually is progressing. There is an actual story to One-Punch-Man, which has me quite shocked. I figured this series would be kind of episodic, but it actually eventually turned into where One-Punch-Man was trying to become a well-known hero. For instance, he was going up in the rankings of hero status, trying to become the top 10 heroes, become S-class. And I love the overall concept of that. I really do. And I love his disciple, Genos. It is a really cool concept with this series. And it definitely makes the overall series a lot more enjoyable, knowing there is a progressive plot. At first, when the series first starts, it looks like it's just a standard, let's beat the shit out of a monster chapter ends. Which is still badass. It's still freaking great. I love the comedy. But it didn't look like there was much of a story at first. But then when you see Genos introduced, and you saw the fight, and he became, the disciple of Saitama, it's just overall the story really picked up, and I love it. And so far, what I'm really intrigued to find out about is if One-Punch-Man will ever have a challenge. That's my biggest question. Because, I really want to see him be super fucking serious. We got to see his super serious punch. You know what he did to Boros? He punched him, but he still held back, as we heard at the end of that fight. So I really want to see an actual fight where One-Punch-Man has to really try. I really want to see that, and I hope one day the mangaka will actually do that with the story. I've heard that this series is based off of a webcomic series. For instance, like, the series is way far ahead of where the artwork is currently at. For instance, this is chapter 39, if I'm correct. If I go by the sites I currently read from, this is chapter 39. It's called Outlaw. That's the current latest chapter. And I heard that this series used to be really far ahead, like I think 100 or so chapters. It's really far ahead, but the artwork was not that good. And this dude offered to actually work on, One-Punch-Man mangaka's artwork. For instance, he would actually draw the artwork to earlier chapters of One-Punch-Man. And so I heard that's exactly what is going on with this series. And if this is true, please let me know in the comments below. But I don't specifically know what type of release schedule this series has. I don't know if its release schedule is like every week, every month, every 2 months, bi-weekly. I have no idea when this series gets released. So if also any Chibits knows exactly when this gets, translated and made, please let me know in the comments below on that too. One other thing, I know for a fact those panels that was drawn in this series, from what I've seen, the godlike panels, I just cannot even begin to describe of how fucking badass they look. Those panels definitely are not made in just one sitting, and definitely not in a week. There's no fucking way someone can make panels that godlike in under a week. I want to say it right now. That quality is better than Berserk when it comes to artwork. I'm not talking about symbolism. Throw out symbolism. I'm talking about art quality. That art quality is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I have never seen quality like that. And I know for a fact the quality of that type of stature is not done in a week. Maybe not even 2 weeks. But some of the details that's put into the specific panels. So, yeah. Overall, I love the ending conclusion of the Boros arc. I love that. I really, really enjoyed that. That was so fucking hype, and it was amazing. I love One-Punch-Man beating the shit out of the freaking Boros, and you see the ship coming down and all that, all the S-classes coming in. That was really cool. And then with the latest chapters, it reveals that King, this character that's actually one of the strongest heroes in the world, we find out he was actually the character that was stealing the spotlight from Saitama. For instance, through the course of this series, you see how people are making fun of Saitama like he's a fake, he's a fraud. People say he goes around and, cleans up creatures that people have weakened to upgrade his status through the rankings of the Hero Association. And to actually see that King is the one that did it, and he actually stole the spotlight from Saitama, that really shocked me in this latest chapter. I'm like, holy shit, and it was really cool. But we'll have to see where the series goes. I don't know if all of you want me to do, chapter-by-chapter reviews or not. I just wanted to give this video my thoughts on the series. If you're interested in this type of series, go fucking read it. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's a really damn good series. Seriously. But if you want me to do, chapter-by-chapter review, please let me know in the comments below, Chibits. It depends on all of you if I want to continue doing that. But I will continue reading the series, because I'm actually very fond of this series. But hopefully you all have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.